Come to you live. I have some amazing news to share with everybody. First off, in the last 24 hours, I want to appreciate every single new follower that has come on. We are approaching almost 200 extra and new members to the Everlasting Veteran community. And I want to say thank you so much for supporting. First off, I want to say to everybody that's commenting on the post of what would you like Everlasting Veteran to talk about, I am seeing every single one of your posts. I'm jotting them down, and we're going to cover all those topics. You guys are coming out with amazing topics, and it's for you guys to get the best information possible. Now, before I get into the big news, I want to tell you guys this Sunday at noon, if anybody was in the Navy, I was in the Army, but if anybody was in the Navy or anybody's in command leadership or anything like that, the book by L. David Marquette, Turn the Ship Around. If you guys have not read that, all right, and know what I'm talking about, an amazing book of turning followers into leaders, and it's based on a true story, his firsthand experience being a commander of a ship and turning those followers into leaders. He is coming on Everlasting Veteran this Sunday at noon. We're going to record an episode with Groton, Connecticut's Naval Base Commander as well. So amazing stuff coming out for Everlasting Veteran. And I just want to say, as far as going to everlastingveteran.com, getting into the big news, I just want to bring up something for you guys. Is some of the followers have commented on different topics to talk about, and I just want to dive into a little bit when it comes to topics Everlasting Veteran picks out. I want to make sure that everything that we're putting out, one, is current, what has worked, what hasn't worked, experiences, the stories that everybody tells, and I'm seeing all the comments, amazing stuff. We'll be diving into even more in depth of transition, getting out of that funk, snapping out of, having that vet brain and being able to cope with the different skills in a different way, getting out of the military. All right, now to the big news in just a moment. I want to say to Morris Dubre, Ant Turner, Phil Chats, Ron English, Brian Hughes, Dean, the list goes on. You guys are amazing. Coming on as followers of Everlasting Veteran, I appreciate you. And diving into the topics in which Everlasting Veteran is going to be talking about, keep putting them on there, because I am reading every single one of them, and we are going to cover these topics in which you guys put out. Best topics, I put out the best one I'm going to choose. I'll start with that one, and we'll work our way through every single topic because you guys are coming out with some amazing topics. Now to the dog program, in which myself and my brother-in-law, Ron English, down in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, he has Rockin' Frenchies. We started the dog program last year. In June, we started talking about it. We're able to donate the first dog because of him and his help with Rockin' Frenchies and his breeding program to a veteran down in North Carolina when we went to a 2-day veteran event down there. I want to dive into the dog program a little bit so everybody can understand what Everlasting Veteran is doing. So everybody knows, service dogs versus the emotional support animals. Two big differences. One, service animals that are certified can go with you anywhere on airplanes. If you have an apartment that doesn't allow pets, the emotional support animals, there are some restrictions to that. And that's why Everlasting Veteran has been going with the psychiatric PSD service dogs, paying for the training for the dogs in which the breeders I have partnered with, Meadow Ridge Wimes and Danes and Rockin' Frenchies, to be able to put French Bulldogs, Great Danes, soon to be Weimaraners. We're in talks of bringing other breeders on to be able to get Golden Retrievers and Labs and be able to do the same thing with other breeders as well. Now, with the vetting process with the program that Everlasting Veteran has, all right, we're cutting the red tape, all right? We're not saying you're going to be waiting a year, 3 years, or whatever. The list for a future service dog and how it works, and I want you guys to understand this, is my big reason for starting Everlasting Veteran is instilling purpose and helping with transition. Now, if I just hand you a dog that's already trained and you know nothing about the dog, it's already old, it hasn't really had time to bond with you, I think it's very important to introduce the veteran or first responder with that dog and into their family and be able to bond. And then you can start the training immediately. And Everlasting Veteran pays for that training. The 5 dogs in the first 5 months that Everlasting Veteran's been able to put out to veterans, 100% is free to veterans and or first responders in need of a service dog to get the dog certified as a PSD service dog through U.S. Service Animals. Now, the reason why I've done this is because U.S. Service Animals, the unique thing about their training is that it's remote. You don't have to schedule classes, be there at a certain time. You get the link of the block of instructions, an 8-week block of instructions to be able to do the training in your home at the convenience of your schedule. And you can play, stop, repeat, and everything else. You get a busy schedule. You can't get something done that week. You can do more next week. All right. And it's at the pace of the person receiving the dog, 100% paid for by Everlasting Veteran. Now, the big news, I'll get to it in a minute. The big news is phenomenal for Everlasting Veteran, and phenomenal not just for the veteran community, but the community as a whole. Okay. Anybody that's even a civilian can benefit from what Everlasting Veteran's about to put out. Okay. This program that I'm establishing is not just for the veteran community. I wanted to build the community stronger and better. All right. You have Gold Star families. You have other people that are spouses of service members. That the program I have right now is for veterans and first responders. Now, you're going to think that I'm going to say it's open to everybody. Slow your horses. Okay. It is the dog program, the donation of the dog is going to remain in the fact of a donation to a veteran or first responder in need to help them. Now, to the big announcement, U.S. Service Animals has come on officially partnering with Everlasting Veteran, all right, to put more service dogs out there. And I am going to have a promo code for any use, veteran or not, that if you want to get the services, you can go and pay and use my promo code with U.S. Service Animals and do your remote training. Okay. I thought it was very important to be able to also help others that are in the veteran community, but aren't veterans themselves, whether it be Gold Star families, spouses, and everything else. And U.S. Service Animals Dog Academy has brought that to the next level for Everlasting Veteran, partnering 100% behind our mission in this dog program. And they have come on board as Everlasting Veterans sponsor and partner for this dog program that I have established with Rockin' Frenchies my brother-in-law down in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. Amazing, amazing news. I am ecstatic. I'm probably not showing it right now. When I got off the phone today and, really solidified everything, I had to get on Facebook Live, LinkedIn Live, at 5 different platforms live to let you guys know it's not just the veteran community. The Everlasting Veteran is going to be able to help out. Anybody that's in need of a service dog is going to be able to use my promo code and go to U.S. Service Animals and utilize the Dog Academy. Even if you just want a little bit more obedience for your dog, all right, they have obedience training remote. They have emotional support animal. They have PSD training as well. And the great thing about the U.S. Service Animal program, and that's why I started using them before we even partnered, is because of the convenience of being able to do it in your home on your own schedule. And also on top of it, they have certified doctors and everything that specialize in making sure that the right program is a fit for you. And they have people on standby all the time to be able to get a hold of at the Dog Academy and U.S. Service Animals, talking directly with trainers, and being able to do that all remote and not have to worry about being on a tight schedule, the busy schedules that we have. And anybody tuning in right now, if you missed it, Everlasting Veteran is partnered with officially U.S. Service Animals Dog Academy to be able to get the best program and get dogs to veterans, first responders, and anybody that needs a dog trained. You can have a dog and still benefit from this program. All right. You already have the dog and you don't want another dog. All right. And you're a veteran, first responder, and you want to have them certified as a PSD service dog. Everlasting Veteran pays for that training through U.S. Service Animals. And then anybody that isn't a veteran or first responder, you can use my promo code, and I'm going to put it up on my website, and I'm going to put it up on all the socials so that way it's readily available. And if anybody has any questions, they can email me at everlastingveteranct@gmail.com. I get them directly. I don't have a big staff behind me. I'm the staff. I'm the producer and everything else. It's a lot of work, guys, a lot of work. But it's paying off. The support, the 200, almost 200 followers that we just gained in 24 hours, amazing support. I appreciate every single one of you guys. And this is why I'm doing what I'm doing. Everlasting Veteran is partnering with some great people, U.S. Service Animals, for anybody that just come on. Let's see what we got in the comments here. What's going on? Hero Stock, what's going on? Bookem Dano, I saw your comments. I appreciate you chiming in on topics and everything like that. Jeremy, not really sure what that hashtag means. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's keep it positive there, Jeremy. Positivity is the biggest thing. Mindset. Anybody that's tuning in right now, if you've heard of the book Turn the Ship Around, if you've ever been in a leadership role, any part of the military where you've had, either a bad ship, a good crew, a bad crew, David Marquette is the author of Turn the Ship Around. He wrote the book on true events of him as a commander of a ship, taking a bad boat and turning it into a good boat. And he talks about culture and climate. And he talks about, how to work together, top down, bottom up, everything like that. He is coming on. We're going to record an episode on Sunday. It's not going to go live on Sunday. But we're going to record an episode, and I'm going to have a co-host. My co-host for that episode is going to be the current commander of the Naval Sub Base in Groton, Connecticut. And he's going to come on and co-host with me. And we're going to have a great conversation about turning followers into leaders and how to command and be the best version of yourself, helping with transition and all that stuff. Brandon Olenek, I have not heard from you in forever. I appreciate you, man. You've had a long journey yourself through military, policing, and everything else. Long time friend. Brandon Olenek and I go way back. And to see him commenting, I mean, I think, we went back all the way into, I think it was middle school, because I was doing judo with his parents' dojo that they have and everything. I appreciate you, Brandon. I appreciate everybody that's been following. And I had one guy throw in the comments what you think about this, because honestly, the whole social media thing, to me, some of it I don't understand. When I put at highlight, what does it actually do on your guys' side? All I know is I thought that it highlighted it to put it to the top of stuff. Is it annoying? Because I'll stop doing it. If it's not annoying and it helps you get information, I will continue to do it. The app followers, obviously, that helps tag everybody when pertinent information comes out. I'll continue to do that. But I did have somebody comment on the at highlight and told me to stop. And apparently he is the social media Nazi in control of all social media. And I politely, had a conversation with him via my Warrior keyboard, and just told him I'm going to continue doing it because it gets information out. But if you guys as followers don't like it, I'll stop doing it. That's the bottom line. We got a bunch of new viewers on here. I just want to give you guys the update that some of you guys missed. Everlasting Veteran has officially partnered with U.S. Service Animals, the company in which I've been using to buy the packages to get the future service dogs, the dogs that we've been donating to veterans, trained. They have partnered with Everlasting Veteran officially, and we are going to be working hand in hand with each other to be able to get even more service dogs out hey, Jessica, that's my stepsister down in Florida. How you doing? We're going to be able to get more service dogs out than ever. We did 5 in the first 5 months from July to December of last year. 5 months. Yeah, something like that. My math is not my expertise, but 5 months, 5 veterans, 5 future service dogs, Everlasting Veterans be able to put out. And all your comments of what topics to talk about, I want you guys to understand Everlasting Veteran is not just for veterans, okay? Everlasting Veteran is a community. We all know a veteran. We all have been friends with one. We have one in our family. If you need better knowledge, or you have a question or a topic you want Everlasting Veteran to talk about on the podcast, I want you guys to either message me, email me at everlastingveteranct@gmail.com, or go to Everlasting Veterans Facebook page, like and follow, and go down to, I just posted, I think yesterday or the day before, about topics to talk about on the podcast that will help the community. And the community is also everybody. Okay. It's not just veterans, not just first responders, because our rocks, all right, are the people that are behind the scenes, when we've deployed, when we're at work, our wives, our husbands, and everything else, our mothers, our fathers. Those people go through similar stuff, and they want to understand how they can better help the veteran community, their veteran, and everything else. Anybody that my mom just chimed in, I appreciate it. You're my biggest fan, Regina Young. Yeah, I'm trying, Mom. I'm trying to do some great work in the veteran community, but because Everlasting Veteran has now officially partnered with U.S. Service Animals, we are not just going to be helping the veteran community, but if you're struggling, all right, and I want to be real quick. The news is amazing, but at the same time, everybody goes through struggles. You don't have to be a veteran just to go through struggles. Okay. And with the promo code and the discount in which U.S. Service Animals Dog Academy is bringing to me to be able to put out to people that are not veterans, or even if veterans already have a dog and they just want some more obedience training on top of receiving a dog from Everlasting Veteran, you can use the promo code and do that as well. U.S. Service Animals, amazing company. Every single time I've called them, somebody picks up immediately here in the United States, and they're open, I think, till 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you'll be able to access their trainers and everything else. And hey, Brian, how's it going? Are those crayons or those candies? Because I'm kind of hungry. All right. Anyways, anybody that's just tuning in, Everlasting Veteran is officially partnered with U.S. Service Animals Dog Academy, and we are going to be able to put out more dogs than ever because of this partnership. And it's amazing. Not just the veterans or first responders. If you know somebody that is struggling and they have a dog, okay, and you think that they could benefit from having it trained, okay, I have a promo code that I'm going to be putting up on my website that you guys can use, and you don't have to be a veteran. You don't have to be a first responder to get the discount to get your dog trained as a PSD service dog or an emotional support animal, or even just get a little bit more obedience training. Anything that you utilize training wise through U.S. Service Animals, the Dog Academy, you'll be able to use that promo code. And I'm so glad that U.S. Service Animals is now partnered with Everlasting Veteran. We are going to take this dog program to new heights. Eric, what's going on, man? I appreciate you. Eric is the head of Irreverent Warriors here in Connecticut, doing amazing things with IW. If you guys have not checked out IW, Irreverent Warriors, go check them out. They're doing amazing things for the veteran community as well. And I want to put this out, because I've run into it a few times, is we're all in the same space, okay? And we're just trying to figure life out. All right. It's going to be a lot easier, not a little bit. It's going to be a lot easier. All right. If we work together, not work against each other. If myself or somebody else, excels a little bit past me, don't get butthurt. Okay. They're just doing a good job. Right. Support them 100%. Okay. That goes for anything, not just the veteran community. And people just tuning in right now to catch this live. I have to repeat it because people are coming and going. Everlasting Veteran is officially partnered with U.S. Service Animals, the program, the Dog Academy program, in which I have an Everlasting Veteran has established as the start of the dog program, is partnered with Everlasting Veteran. Ashley and Joe Mazzarella, what's going on? You guys are kind of strangers. Just kidding. That's another Joe Mazzarella is my brother from another mother. We grew up together. We've known each other ever since we tall. And his dad coached us in soccer and everything. Amy, what's going on? Castleton alum friend over there. Are you going to do write up a post sorry, the bright lights when I'm trying to read stuff in here, it's like trying to look through a mirror, like that's all foggy. Maybe I need glasses. Yeah, so Amy, I am going to be sharing so anybody that doesn't help. There's a glare. Anybody that's tuning in, Amy, if you're just tuning in, you heard some of what was going on. Anybody, you don't have to be a veteran. You don't have to be a first responder. In order to use the discount code for U.S. Service Animals that I'm going to be putting up, anybody can use the code. The only thing is that you would be paying for the training. You would get the discounts on the training, either obedience, emotional support animal, or PSD service dog. Everlasting Veteran is going to continue with the dog program of the donations of the dog, with Everlasting Veteran paying for that training, free to veterans and first responders, 100% free. The dog is donated by the breeders, Meadow Ridge Wimes and Danes, and Rockin' Frenchies, in which I partner with, starting the pillars of this dog program. Shout out to them, because I couldn't have done it without them and all your guys' support. The anonymous donor that sent a large contribution, that's all I can say about it, to help with everything else. I appreciate everybody's support. The biggest thing for me and how a lot of this gets funded is I go to events, I sell t-shirts that have supportive apparel. On the back, it's got a tattered American flag. It's got, wrong one. veteran owned with an American flag on it, supportive apparel when I go to events. The other way is sponsorships, getting sponsorships from different companies and everything. Podcasttables.shop. Let me zoom out here real quick because most of the time you guys see me like this for right now until I have a guest. So here is the beautiful table in which podcasttables.shop sent out to Everlasting Veteran to be able to podcast in a professional manner. I am absolutely in love with this table. One, this thing is sturdy as hell, and it's got all the plugs I can plug. As you can see, all these wires here. And if you guys are podcasters, go check out my behind the scenes video on YouTube, youtube.com/Everlasting Veteran. And I dive into what all this stuff is. But this table right here from podcasttables.shop is amazing. It is so professional. It's got USB plugs, a regular outlet on each station. And as you can see, it's got the holes for the wires to go in. Underneath, they got the surge protectors with the USB plugs and all that stuff. So enough about this. The people just tuning in now, Everlasting Veteran, and I'm going to bring you in a little bit closer because I want you guys to really see what's going on, everybody. Okay. Everlasting Veteran is officially, that's a little too close, partnered with U.S. Service Animals Dog Academy, the same company that I've been paying for the training. Everlasting Veterans provided the training for the future service dogs of our program, partner with Meadow Ridge Wimes and Danes breeding program out of Connecticut and Rockin' Frenchies breeding program out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. This is huge, guys. We are cutting red tape. And this is where I wanted to get, is be able to provide as many service dogs. I need your guys' help. Okay. We all can't do it alone. The big thing with the service dogs is providing the training. Okay. And provide, people get, start off with the cage, the leash. Tractor Supply has been donating food. Shout out to Tractor Supply. Tractor Supply has been helping out, so I can provide a couple bags of dog food to start you out, when you get the your future service dog. And I want people to understand that I want the dogs to be able to acclimate and really imprint on the owner. The way I form this program is the training is done remote in your home. Okay. So anybody that's tuning in right now, I want you to listen to this because you may know somebody that may not even be a veteran that could benefit from what I'm about to tell you. Okay. The training is done in your home remotely. All right. You have full access to the dog trainers from the Dog Academy, U.S. Service Animals, that's partnered with Everlasting Veteran. You had that access before. Now they have come on board to help get more service dogs out through our dog program. Now, if you're not a veteran or first responder and you think you know somebody that can benefit from having a service dog, right? U.S. Service Animals, now partnered with Everlasting Veteran, is going to be giving me, they sent it to me. I just haven't put it up on my website or anything, but make sure you go to everlastingveteran.com. I'm going to be putting up all the info. This is brand new breaking news out of Gales Ferry, Connecticut. All right. The Everlasting Veteran is partnered with U.S. Service Dogs. I'm going to be putting that promo code out. And I want you to think about this. Anybody that's gone through a hard time, veteran or not, all right, domestic, loss of family members, loneliness, whatever the case may be, we all go through it. All right. And I am fortunate enough having that partnership with U.S. Service Animals that I now have a promo code to be able to help others, not just the veteran and first responder community. All right. You can use that code on the obedience training. You can use that code on the emotional support animal. You're going to be able to use that code on the PSD, which is the technical term is psychiatric service dog. It helps with the mental health side of things. That dog, if you do the PSD training, can go anywhere with you. If you rent and they say no pets, you get that waived. You save thousands of dollars by having a service dog. Okay. Especially with, if you're renting, pet deposits waived. Deposits for traveling with pets waived. All right. Hotel pet deposits waived. Okay. Sasha, what's going on? I appreciate you. Sasha works up at Veterans Rally Point, part of Easter Seals here in southeastern Connecticut. A huge shout out to Veterans Rally Point. They've been a big part in helping with the donations. Been doing a couple donations up there as well. If you don't know where they're at, they're up on Stott Ave near Dodd Stadium, and it is a Veterans Rally Point side is a vet center open for military veterans and their families. They have a gym, they have woodworking, pottery classes, community space for kids, yoga studio, computer lab, and the resources from the VA and peer meetups and everything else. Veterans Rally Point is doing amazing things for the community, and I look forward to continue to work with them. Anybody that just jumped on right now, if you're going to go on to Everlasting Veterans Facebook page, I see all the posts from you guys commenting on what new topics that you want Everlasting Veteran to talk about. And some of them help with transition, veterans and divorce, dealing with, how do I help with, a veteran better understand, talking about, see here, some of them are talking about the benefits and stuff like that. So we're going to dive into all those topics. I'm going to pick the best one to start with, and then we're going to run through. Maldo, I appreciate you, brother, coming on. Maldo, if you missed it, you just jumped on. Everlasting Veteran is officially partnered with U.S. Service Animals Dog Academy. This is breaking news as of this afternoon. It's official. Everlasting Veteran is partnering with U.S. Service Animals to provide as many service animals to veterans and first responders for our program, and also on top of it, be able to have a promo code so the training is that much more affordable for anybody that needs a little bit more obedience for their dog, emotional support animal, or a PSD service animal. That promo code is going to be able to be used by anybody, okay? Not just veterans and first responders. The dog program itself for Everlasting Veteran, the donation of the dog and paying for the full training, which Everlasting Veteran pays for the training, that will continue to be just for veterans and first responders. The promo code can be used by veterans and first responders if they need, extra obedience training after they receive the dog. They can use the promo code for that. Or anybody that thinks that they need obedience training, they would like to have an emotional support animal or a PSD service dog. Now, the big difference, and a lot of people don't understand this sometimes, the service dog side of things, that dog, that family member, that bond, that right hand, animal that is going to be with you can go with you everywhere. Okay, that's the great thing about service animals, of being able to help people. Ray, I appreciate you. Yeah, cutting this red tape, Ray. We're doing big things over at Everlasting Veteran. We're cutting all the tape. That's what we're going to do, and I need your help doing so. We, eventually at some point, I want this mainstreamed. I want everybody to be able to utilize great services, and it be affordable. And veterans have, service dogs. And anybody in the community can use my promo code. If you're going through a hard time and you think that a service dog will help you, okay, veteran or not, U.S. Service Animals is partnered with Everlasting Veteran now, all right? And you can use that promo code. You don't have to be a veteran. You don't have to be a first responder. The program itself, the donation of the dog, will remain the same. I want to make that clear. It will remain the same. The donation of a dog, with the training paid for completely free by Everlasting Veteran, will remain for veterans and first responders. The promo code will be able to be used by everybody. You can go to U.S. Service Animals and go check them out. The Dog Academy, the trainers that they have, the doctors that they have established with that program is unparalleled. It is a untapped program, underutilized, and I am so happy that Everlasting Veteran is partnered with U.S. Service Animals Dog Academy. All right. So since we're live, all right, I put a post out and asked everybody what a good topic to talk about would be. All right, Maldo, you still there? Give me a thumbs up. It's okay. I'll wait. No, just kidding. Give me a thumbs up if you're still there, Maldo. All right. So anybody tuning in this Sunday, all right, if you guys ever heard of L. David Marquette, he is a well-known author. He was in the military. All right, Maldo, you're still here. All right, Turn the Ship Around. The book Turn the Ship Around by L. David Marquette. He is going to be recording with me this Sunday at noon. And I'm going to have a co-host sitting right here, maybe right here. The current base commander for the sub base is going to be in studio with yours truly and L. David Marquette, the author of Turn the Ship Around. And we're going to be recording an amazing episode on Sunday. If you guys don't know about the book, it talks about turning followers into leaders, turning a good, bad boat into a good boat. You know, the culture and climate of things. If you have a business, if you are in a leadership role, you're going to want to tune into the episode. You're going to want to buy that book because I just got done talking to the commander for the sub base. He has read the book. Every new officer that comes, anybody that's in a leadership role, he gets that book out to them. Amazing, amazing book. And I'm so glad that L. David Marquette's going to be coming on. We're going to be talking about Turn the Ship Around. Anybody that just tuned in, I don't know why people tune in and then jump right off. Like, you either watch me or you don't watch me, whatever. All right. It is what it is. There goes two more people. Where'd you go? All right. It's not dinner time yet. All right. Get over here. Everlasting Veteran. There you go. Come on back. There you go. Let me get over here. Come on. Let's go. Everybody get in here. All right. Everlasting Veteran is partnered with U.S. Service Animals. Breaking news just happened today. Official. Okay. Anybody that just turned in. I'm going to tell you right now, everybody that I've talked to, they're like, well, I'm not a veteran. Guess what? All right. U.S. Service Animals did one better. I'm going to have a promo code for anybody that wants to utilize their services, that you can utilize my promo code. I'm be putting up on my website, everlastingveteran.com. I'm going to put it up on the socials and everything else. It's going to be everywhere because everybody can use it. The dog program will remain the same with donating dogs to veterans and first responders. I don't know who just, jumped on. I wish they had names pop up instead of who just jumped on. Could you chime in? Give me a thumbs up. I'll wait. Everybody's waiting. Who just tuned in? We're waiting. Just kidding. All right. So Everlasting Veteran, partner with U.S. Service Animals. Big things coming. If you guys can go to everlastingveteran.com, I do have some people that are a part of it. It's my weekly supporter. It is, besides the sponsorship programs, my bread and butter to help pay for the future service animals through U.S. Service Animals. The weekly supporter, you buy a cup of coffee, it's $5, right? Maybe even more if you go to Starbucks. $5 a week, okay, is you can do a straight donation. You can set your limits, but the weekly supporters has been the bread and butter, helping get these service dogs, 5 of them in the first 5 months. This year, Everlasting Veteran's going to we're going to get 10 service dogs out this year to veterans and first responders. And if you just tuned in, I'm going to have a promo code that you can use. Anybody can use. You don't have to be a veteran. Let's see what Bookham Dano said. Yeah, so Bookham Dano, I'm actually live on 5 different platforms. So when you only see certain people, I see it, everybody that's coming on. I'm live on 5 different platforms. Facebook, my first one, Ryan Landry, the verified page, this ugly mug, and my wife. Next to me is the profile picture. You guys can follow over there. The Everlasting Veteran page, I'm live on there. LinkedIn, and Twitter. And what else? There was one other. There's 5 of them. YouTube Live. So those are the 5 platforms. If you're only seeing 1 or 2 viewers, it's because you're only on that one platform. I see the multiple viewers that are coming on. So I hope that answers your question. Book 'em, Dano. So anybody that just jumped on and saw a couple new people, Everlasting Veteran is partnered with U.S. Service Animals. Go to everlastingveteran.com. And I'd appreciate it if you become a weekly supporter. $5 a week helps me get more service dogs out. We're partnered with U.S. Service Animals, and we're going to get 10. We're going to try to get 10 dogs out this year. And I need some help. I can't do this alone, just like you can't do it alone. But together as a community, we can have unity. All right. And you can't spell community without unity. That's the bottom line. Okay. You just can't spell it. All right. So go over to everlastingveteran.com. $5 a week, weekly supporter. Okay. And I also have great apparel up there. I have these shirts in the black. I have hats. You can go check them out. They're all up on there. The shirts, the hats, they're made here, printed in Connecticut. I have mugs up there. The mugs are made by a veteran-owned company in Nebraska, Willow Street Design. Shout out if he's on here. Willow Street Design engraves all of the stuff for Everlasting Veteran. Amazing products, man. It's good quality. It's Polar Tech mugs. They're amazing. I had it on the roof of my truck. It fell off. Nothing happened to it. Perfectly fine. The other big thing is on the Facebook page, everlastingveteran.com. Can you invite your friends? Let's build this community together. Okay. Go to the little 3 dots, right, of Everlasting Veteran. There's like message, contact, and then there's a little 3 dots. Click on that. Screen will pop up. Invite friends. Invite all. Let's grow this community together, guys. All right. Let's get pumped up. I'm pumped up because Everlasting Veteran just partnered with U.S. Service Animals. And we just got another 200 followers on Everlasting Veterans page in 24 hours. That is amazing stuff, guys. The overwhelmed support. I appreciate everybody. And this Sunday, actually, rewind tomorrow. All right. We have a live episode coming out across all platforms, available for streaming to all major listening platforms as well as Spotify, Apple iTunes, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Everlasting Veteran. Look for this logo right here. Tomorrow's episode, Jovan Quarles, retired Navy SEAL and the co-host of Special Forces, The World's Toughest Test, is on Everlasting Veteran live at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. Make sure you check it out. Do you have the mindset? And we dive into real talk, no BS, conversation back and forth of what works, what doesn't work, what we're going through already, and just an overall great episode. And if you haven't already, go over to Instagram, Jovan, JOVONP Quarles. All right. If you need to reference it, you can go to my Facebook page, Ryan Landry. Make sure you follow. All right. Like my daughter says, follow, comment down below. I learned that from her. But amazing things happening with Everlasting Veteran. I am so pleased that U.S. Service Animals Dog Academy has partnered with Everlasting Veteran to help get more service dogs out. And if you know somebody that needs service dog, they already have a dog and they want to have it trained, and they're not a veteran and they're not a first responder, and they don't fit the program that Everlasting Veteran has, absolutely no problem, because I took it one step further, and U.S. Service Animals is giving Everlasting Veteran a promo code to use all the time on their website for the remote training. And you don't have to be a veteran or first responder. Everlasting Veteran will continue to provide the service dog and the training for free to veterans and first responders. But now we're offering a promo code so that anybody can utilize the program and be able to have a service dog, emotional support animal, or obedience training. Listen, guys, I appreciate everybody. Go check out tomorrow's episode. If you can't make it at 10 a.m., no problem. It's going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on all listening platforms, Spotify. That was the other one, Spotify. There's 9 of them. Okay. Javon P. Quarles of Special Forces, the world's toughest test, retired Navy SEAL, tomorrow's episode. Make sure you go check it out. Make sure you go to Everlasting Veteran. $5 a week, man, a cup of coffee. You can help us provide more service dogs. We're partnered with one of the largest remote companies recognized for service animals. And U.S. Service Animals has come through for Everlasting Veteran as a sponsor, partner, in helping get more service dogs out. Make sure you go check them out. When I put it up on everlastingveteran.com, that promo code anybody can use. I appreciate everybody. This is Ryan Landry with Everlasting Veteran Podcast. Go check out Everlasting Veteran on YouTube, youtube.com/@everlastingveteran, and go to everlastingveteran.com and learn how you can support that $5 a week thing, man. I got people that are the $5 a week supporters. That is amazing. I appreciate everybody. You're helping get at $5 a week. You're helping get more service dogs out to veterans and first responders. We did 5 in the first 5 months from July to December to veterans. People that are just tuning in, we got 5 more people. Everlasting Veteran is partnered with U.S. Service Animals to get more service dogs out to veterans. 2 people just jumped away. What the heck's going on? All right, I'm going to stop talking because you guys obviously don't want to hang out with me. All right, that's rude. All right, here we go, guys. Tomorrow's episode, Javon Quells, live, 10 a.m. across all platforms, YouTube, Facebook. Not Instagram because they're weird like that. X. I say Twitter, but it's X now. And LinkedIn. All right. And if you haven't already, go to everlastingveteran.com and go check out everything else. Get you guys some merch, supportive apparel, and let's build this community stronger and better together. Stay positive, guys. I appreciate everybody. Ryan Landry with Everlasting Veteran.